And welcome back. This next run is PUSS with Chazoshtare, or Chazo. Once again, I would like to just point out that the graphical effects in this run can be quite intense, so this is a slight warning if you have photosensitive epilepsy or something similar that you may want to be careful with this run. Chazo, take it away.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, if you're sensitive to flashing images, really take this warning very, very seriously because I can't really warn you when are we gonna have any kind of flashing images because this entire game is flashing all the time, so we have to keep that in mind. But anyways, welcome to the world of Puss. This is a game which is, you could say it's loosely based on Scary Maze game if you play that, and the point of it is to drag the cat to the exits of this level, of levels like these kind of portals which look like window shortcuts. But yeah, I'll explain everything on the way. So timer start in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So you're gonna see me completing these levels very, very fast and not necessarily being precise, because the point of it is you don't necessarily need to be precise like this, but you can kind of abuse the game's mechanics. So the way this works is there is an internal timer that counts for how long have you been touching a wall in a specific level. So if you will reach the end of the level before the timer will have a chance to kill you, you can just complete it like I just did with the previous two, which are chosen from a very simple pool in the beginning there, so it's not really a problem, but later on it gets more and more difficult. So for example, there was a zigzag like this, not really a big problem. There's some moving objects here, and well, you have to just enjoy the aesthetic, because I can't really I can't really give you a proper description of like what to expect, because you can kind of assume you will have to expect literally, I hate this level, literally everything and cats. That's pretty much the easiest description I can give you. Alright, so I'll just be trying to get to complete the levels as fast as possible. And this game pretty much joins together a theme of mouse precision and also bullet hell, because every time we will reach level number 10, currently we are in world 1 dash, was that 5? Yeah, but something like that, and when we reach 10, we'll have a boss fight every time. And these boss fights are bullet hells with some kind of underlying mechanics with how to damage the boss. You have to keep in mind that every single level in here is chosen at random from a specific pool for specific level segments in a chapter. So I don't really know what am I gonna get, but I've seen all these at some point when I was running it, so I know all of them, but not every combination is the fastest. So every time I'm going, for example, for a PB, it might be kind of difficult and reset heavy, because you have to think about, like, what am I getting right now, and is this a fast level or not? This one is actually, this section I got so far was actually pretty good. I don't really want to start with this exclamation mark, but that's okay. Because I will have to touch this one, and then still go back here to this platform that just lifts up, and then reach the portal from there. So that's not really the best cycle I got, but that's okay. Okay, so I will show you the boss fight in just a while. There's gonna be a short introduction here. Since we're a cat, you can probably expect we're gonna fight in the first chapter. It really changes later on, but I won't give you any more hints. You'll just see for yourself.
See, there's two possible directions that could go in. It's either going to be cat versus mouse or cat versus dog, so... like...
Where did you get that idea? Yeah, what you're gonna see. Okay, so here, the best moment to start spamming space and left click is when the cursor appears on screen, because that means that you can already start skipping a bit of the dialogue. So that wasn't too good. I skipped on like 2 or 1 line, so it could be better. But yeah, this is gonna be, well, not a dog, it's a Cerberus. You have to keep that in mind. So the way this works, I stockpiled enough lives that I don't need to care about avoiding projectiles, but I'm still gonna try to. We have to collect all these POWs in order to get our power up full, just like that. There we go, that's the last one. And if I do everything correctly, I'm gonna kill him in 2 phases, but I have to focus for that because you need to click in a very specific rhythm. You can't click too fast, you can't click too slow, because if you do both these things, you won't leave him with enough HP in order to kill him. But that is actually perfect. Okay. This is definitely gonna be 2-phase kill. This is one of the most important parts in the game, actually, because if you kill him in 3 phases, that's like 40 seconds lost, so it's really worth practicing this. But since his HP bar is already close to C, that's way less than a half, so that was perfect. I was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous, actually, because it's kind of difficult to get it if I'm not really practicing it regularly. So there we go, one last POW, somewhere here. There we go.
Yeah, I'm deeply enjoying that instead of the usual depictions of Cerberus, which are like a kind of hellhoundy, pitbully type thing, we have a chihuahua of some kind.
Alright, now I can't mess this one up. And there we have it. That's first boss done. And yes, this game is a bitrate killer, but that's kind of to be expected, honestly. So, unfortunately, the most I can tell is you have to kind of get used to it, but I'll try to complete the levels as fast as possible. It's not gonna bother you, don't worry. I'm kind of worried about the last boss, because since the update in, I think, January... okay, there we go. We have to talk to this guy. He says that we need to collect 5 keys, open the door in the middle. First chapter that I want to complete is over here. So I'm kind of worried about the last boss fight in the game, because since the update in January this year, there seems to be something bugged on PC versions of this game, and the tempo that you shoot with is way slower on the last one, and I'm not really sure if I'll be 100% consistent, but I have to do everything I can. So I'll just collect all the lives possible in order to feel confident about it. Alright, that was not really ideal. I could have avoided that first death, but there we go. Okay, so the pull for the second chapter, pull of levels, is obviously different, and it is like that for every single chapter. So yeah, this is Counterworld. So, well, I'm not really sure if Counterworld can give you any hints as to what boss fight are we gonna have in here, but one thing that I can tell you, it is extremely, unbelievably RNG dependent, so I really hope I'm gonna have, well, good luck. I usually did in marathons, honestly, but I guess we'll see. With this one, we just can listen to some French gibberish, I believe. And I have to be mindful of the cycle here, follow this one here, there we go.
Get your ESA RNG emotes in the chat if you can.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna help, because I'm gonna need it for this one, and I think for the next boss. Or like for the third. Well, anyways, RNG really helps every time, because all the levels are picked randomly, so... If you get good ones, if you get fast ones, PB is kind of guaranteed as long as you're playing consistently. Alright, so as for this one, since this level appeared late, so it's on Counterworld-5, I have to be very careful of the last corridor in here. I just need to press all these exclamation marks in here, and then when I'll reach the bottom, this level is supposed to transform into like a more difficult version of the same level. However, if I do this, I'm gonna skip the trigger and, well, just complete the level faster. Alright, I don't really like this one because of this moment right here. This zigzag over here, there we go. Rather nice. Save, which doesn't really matter because hopefully I won't die. And I have to be careful because I can't really not touch the wall for a long time. I can't really touch the walls too often because with each touch you have, the timer gets kind of shorter. I can't really find an easy way to describe it, but there is an internal timer that tracks for how long and how often have you been touching the walls in a specific level. And that determines how much time do you have to, you know, to complete the level before dying. Alright, as for this one, I need to stand on this timer right here. And then avoid these projectiles, get the save maybe, skip this one, and then move like this. There we go. So the way... I can maybe kind of explain something about underlying mechanics, because I could... Oh, this is one of the best levels to show off. Oh, wait, before I'll say about the mechanics. This level is actually kind of special, because you can see it's moving away from the screen, right? It's like scrolling and overlapping. But I probably didn't use the right words for that, but I hope you understand. Anyways, what you can do in here is... Look, this corridor right here is moving behind the screen, but you don't need to worry about it. We will be able to reach it from the other side, but I will need to get a better cycle for that. So, wait a second. I need to reset this because that was not really the best. I need to go down here. And then here, there we go, that's the best cycle I can get. So I'm gonna move away off the screen to the portal, like this. Because it doesn't actually disappear when it goes off screen, it still continues there. So I can use that, and that's a little bit faster than doing it normally. Alright, so there are 3 types of surfaces, or like objects in this game. I could say walls, gaps, and, well, ground. And we can move over ground. We can also move over gaps. They damage you, but they just activate the timer. And there are also walls which block you. So we can use walls. That's very good RNG because we get 1 POW immediately, and that's what I want. 2 POWs are ideal, 3 are bad. Because they launch a completely different sequence. But if I can collect these POWs and damage these guys on the side in a very specific way, that's gonna be great. So, you're gonna see me using these fact of, you know, gaps and walls many times, because There are some places which look dangerous, but if you move over them very, very quickly, you don't really have any issues. And if you're wondering, why is this laser in the middle here? It's just blocking me and I'm losing life after life. It is meant to force you to take a spin on the slot machine. However, I don't do that because it really messes around your RNG. I have to be very careful about how I damage this angel. Yeah, I have to be very, very careful. I can mess this up. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to take one more cycle on the other one. And maybe take a spin as well, because I'm kind of running out of lives. This is really not the best arrangement, but that's okay. I'll figure it out in the meantime. I'm really not getting good fouls in here. Please, RNG. Oh my god, this is not going too well. There we go. 1, 2 over here. I can abuse this one here. There we go. That's fine. I need to damage the guy on the side right now in order to save a cycle. Oh, I clicked away from the screen. There we go. Alright. And now I think I'm gonna take a spin because I kind of want to keep these 5 lives, so that made the laser disappear. I might get a worse arrangement of symbols on the machine, but it doesn't really matter as long as I'm gonna get a POW here because I'm gonna destroy this guy on the side. Since he had not too much HP, I keep the laser and then I move to the other side, kill the other guy. There we go, just like that. And now I have to complete the level with all the projectile types active. 3. Oh my god, I'm nervous now. I really don't want to mess this up, but my estimate is very generous, so it should go well. But I'm heavily focused right now. You have no idea. Pause, please. Oh my god, the one to the side, they're only falling away from me. What is going on? I really don't want to mess this up. Oh my god. One more. Thank you. Oh my god, are you for real, game? Oh no! I will need to repeat that. But at first I'm gonna do the other chapter. That was the worst arrangement of symbols I could ever get, so I really feel bad about missing a chapter like this. But okay, I will continue, and I will still finish this. That was... I'm sorry, I feel really, really not too good about this. But oh my god. Okay, let me finish, let me at least do the hardest boss in game first, and then I'll take care of that one, because that RNG was unbelievably terrible. It has never happened to me before, and... oh wow.
Perks of the stream. Marathon RNG. Can't help
Usually my marathon RNG was insanely good. Right now it was just very questionable, to say the least. But that's okay, that's okay. Because the problem is, every time you die during a boss fight, what happens is that you need to restart the chapter from the beginning. So that's like 4 minutes lost there, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about it. So let me just complete this one, which I consider to be the hardest and the most time-consuming boss. So it's not gonna be too bad. And maybe potentially the power-up I get from him might help me later on, so that's probably not a bad decision. Alright, save here.
Surprise kill will help us later.
Get this guy done. My timer is kind of bad right now, I have to be careful. I seriously thought this is gonna be enough damage. For the last cycle. But the problem was I was left with like millimeter of his HP. But oh well. There we go. Also, don't get let down if you're not feeling too good about your performance when you're playing this game casually. This game is insanely difficult when you're playing casually, but only later on when you learn its mechanics and like how can you actually move and how does PUSS's hitbox behave, you get better and better over time. There we go. Oh my god, okay. I have a very generous estimate. This is gonna be good. Okay, this is the second time I see this level. No, wait, the third time I see this level in my life. It's kind of rare, but it's not bad. I really enjoy the soundtrack in game.
We have a message in the chat says, it's okay, we still have 48 minutes to go, plus nobody ever got bored of looking at cats. And I'd be inclined to agree.
I mean, yeah, but... you know, it really is a bad feeling when I fail a strat like this. Oh well. I can't get too worked up about this. Alright, I'm gonna be very careful about this one because I don't really want to mess this one up. And now this move here. There we go. Alright. Now let's see what I'm gonna get as the ninth level. Okay, that one is pretty good. I can't really die here. I mean, 21 lives are plenty for the fight I'm about to do. But if I will get terrible, unbelievably terrible RNG yet again, it might be kind of a problem. Because the problem with the second boss fight is that there are some cycles which are just straight up impossible to do, and you have to go wait for the next one. But I'll explain what happens later on. Okay, so the quirk of this level is that whenever you switch to it, your frame rate suddenly readjusts to your monitor refresh rate. Don't ask me why, I have no idea, but I was playing on 60 frames all the time right now, and right now I'm playing on 144, so my mouse sensitivity have changed, but I adjusted to it, so it's fine right now. Okay, so we're going to save Icarus from here, and also take the key, because, well, as I said in the beginning, we have to collect 5 keys. So this guy's gonna say, watch out, here he comes. Because, of course, it's not him that we have to fight with. We're gonna fight the perfect creation. I don't remember the exact name, never. I'm always confusing it, but yeah. We have to take care of this guy right here. He's actually one of the most difficult bosses when you play casually. There we go. Name yourself Meow. Why did you come here? Point at the key. There we go. Alright. So this fight is even more bullet hellish, and then there's one weird kind of like boss manipulation part, but I'll show you what I mean in a while. All right. Now in this one I'm just gonna move slowly to stream these projectiles kind of because they are aimed directly at me. And now the part of the cycle, so hopefully he won't attack me from the sides right now because I have to use his own fists. Oh, that's the worst thing. Please don't use this one. I clicked away from the screen. Okay, he pressed this one. Press this one now. There we go. That's perfect. Now I just need to get good squares. What? The game teleported me on the wrong square. Okay, so that's one cycle lost, but that's okay. Marathon RNG as its finest. Wow, I'm really impressed, game. Alright, don't worry, don't worry. That was just 3 lives, so that's enough. What is happening? He wasted me a cycle just like that because the game teleported me on the square you can't touch. Wow, that's great. Okay, next try. Let's go. That's 1. No, don't use this one. 2. Perfect. And 3. There we go. I'm gonna move here. Please don't teleport me again. Thank you so much. Now, I need to step on these blue squares. So the first one here. They're always random, so it's kind of confusing. Second one here. Oh my god, I see how they're arranged. I'm already worried. That's really, really bad. Now this one, and I can follow, not this thing, really. But the other... Will I ever get a good cycle? Oh, this is seriously frustrating, but that's okay. That's okay, game. Incredibly, unbelievably frustrating, but that's okay, game. I can deal with that. Oh my god, what is happening? You see, but there was a reason why I wanted to do this one as my first boss right now, right? Please, game, not again. Not this again. I literally need 1 card I can use. There we go, that's 1. There we go, that's 2. And 3. There we go, perfect. Okay. So no lives lost. I need to use... Wait, they changed. Oh, okay. So that is... that can happen too. But these are way better. Alright, now I need to wait for this one here. Not that one. Because I want to stay on the safe side. It has a long cycle, so I need to do something like this. There we go. And hopefully I'm gonna do him in 1 cycle, but it's rare. It really depends on RNG of attacks you get, but you have to slap him many, many times until he dies. Ah, okay, so I need 1 more, but that's fine.
I was gonna say we could hopefully say that you've used up all of your bad luck, but...
Hopefully.
Perhaps.
Hopefully. I mean, this phase when you actually can damage him, it is extremely, unbelievably rare that you can kill him in 1 cycle, because as I said, you can't really control which attacks you're gonna get, and there's like 4 of them, and if you get only the fastest one, and maybe like 1 different attack, only then you can kill him in 1 phase, so it's kind of very, it takes a lot of RNG. Okay, but this one's gonna be so much better because he doesn't follow me with these projectiles here, so I can just use his fists like that. And if that's okay, everything should be done already, but I just need to wait for a better cycle with these things. Press this button already, go for that one. Now, go for these. Alright, now I need to think about it a bit, because this one goes down there, so I can use this here. Now my problem is I can't really go for the other one, but if I die, and then maybe wait for another cycle, yeah, I'll have to. This is terrible. Yeah, okay. I know which one do I have to use next time, but okay, 15 lives is plenty, so it is unfortunately very slow, very unlucky, but I'm gonna do it. Please, game.
You've got time. You've got time.
I mean, I'm not really worried about losing the fight right at this point. I'm just worried about the fact that I got really not very good buttons. But that's okay. I'm not even tilted at all. I'm definitely not.
Everything's fine.
I know, right?
We have a message in the chat from a while back saying, the weird part, do you realize how little that narrows it down? Like, yeah, I agree. This game is the weird part.
Alright, now please, now I need to use... Wait, why did they change? Okay, so this happened again. Alright, so they rearranged again. They should stay at the same places, but okay. If the game really wants to treat me like that, that's fine. I can just continue over here, press these two buttons, and then wait for this one. There we go, and that's enough. So there we go. Okay, that was the boss fight. It should be 5 cycles faster, but that's fine. That's fine. It was consistent. That's the most important thing. Oh, please. There we go. All right.
We have a raid from Arctic, apparently. Welcome, raiders.
I was afraid I soft-clicked there for a while, but it's okay. It works. Oh my god.
Oh,
All right. There we go. So that was the boss fight I wanted to do. All right. Very nice. So we got one. Now let me do this one actually. And now this level, my mouse sensitivity is kind of questionable right now. Right, there we go. Because, as I said, after you play this boss fight, the frame rate that the game works with changes. And because of that, sensitivity also changes, so I have to kind of get used to that. But it's not gonna be too bad. I'm changing my route significantly right now, but I know which chapter corresponds to which boss anyways. Okay, this level is kind of cool, because before I discovered the quickest way to do it, it was one of the most difficult ones, but here you can just wait for this platform and do this. There we go. You don't need to worry about any of the platforms, any of the projectiles, literally anything. Just wait for that one. Back in the day, when this game was just released, this level had a very interesting speed strat, where you can just, there's this, you can see this like triangle that's blocking your way from the spawn point to the teleport. It didn't have collision when the game first released, so you could just literally move your mouse, you know, 5 centimeters, and there we go. Move, or like move PUSS, not really the mouse. But yeah. There we go. Wait for this platform. And
as we said in the last run, walls are a suggestion after all.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, okay, that's a very good level with a very good cycle. Nice. This is gonna save me some time after that first chapter. Alright, as for this one, what I have to do is just wait for these walls to open and then make a huge circle like this. Because since you can't pass walls, I can literally move my mouse in a very, very big circle, and PUSS is just gonna attach the teleporter because that's the only place it can go after aligning to the walls. That's how I abuse this. Alright. Alright, here we have to avoid Simsalabim eggs. Like this, and then... Whoa, okay, I got stuck in a corner. If there's 2 things that can kill you instantly in this game, and I don't mean it in a joking way... Oh my god, it's projectiles and corners, or moving objects in general. Because whenever you get stuck in a corner, or in a moving object, the game doesn't calculate the timer, it just kills you. That's all that happens. There we go. Can I do this, or was this fixed? Okay, I got stuck in a corner there again. I'm gonna do this level normally. Because usually what you're supposed to do, I mean, if you're speedrunning, what you're supposed to do is just go, you know, up there. But I'm gonna do this level normally because it seems that I'm getting stuck in... I'm not really sure what exactly, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, next one. What I'm gonna get? This one again. So yeah, as I said, I have to go off screen and then back to the screen again to touch the portal. There is a proper way to do this, obviously, because the way this level works, there is this middle part which essentially stretches everything that touches it, like this portal right now. So, well, yeah, you normally just walk around the corridors and figure out the way to go there, but this is way faster. There we go. Okay, so next boss fight. This one actually doesn't have that much RNG involved. It's pretty much focusing only on how consistent you are. Because the more you die, it feels to me like the more you die, the more often the boss will attack. So that's kind of worrying. Okay, and these gaps in here you can actually cross if you're fast. So I can do this. There we go. Oh, and also keep in mind, dying in this game on specific levels moves the time forward by like 2 seconds. So if you want to open door or like get the cycle faster, you can just sacrifice a life for 2 seconds. Here we go. So we're gonna save the princess, but in order to save the princess, we're gonna have to fight with the priestess. There we go. Nice skip. Because usually there's a dialogue that plays here, but if you press space, if you spam space very quickly after the cursor appears, you can just avoid the voice line itself. Can I not click away from the screen? There we go. I really need to set this up. Alright, so yeah, that's what happens. The more you die, the more often she will use various attacks, like this one, for example. And when she gets faster and faster, it's, you know, it gets more and more difficult. And also... Okay, this phase. If you die during this attack, you can sometimes move the cycle forward, and she's gonna prepare another one, so it can get really unlucky. But yeah, there we go. You have to aim at her with her own projectiles at this point, after you deal enough damage with the spikes. Let's touch a few. There we go. It's way better if you move clockwise, because she also turns clockwise. Aim. There we go, that's fine. Alright. These are very close to each other. That was lucky. Alright, so now that they're moving away, let me just stay around here. She's gonna protect me from her own projectiles and also deal damage. Oh, that was unlucky. But okay, there we go. That should be, I think, one last cycle that I have to use here. Just give me good spikes and no attacks, please. There we go. And last one. Don't attack. Oh my god, they were there for a while. Yeah, this is also the same thing. You just avoid the projectiles, avoid the lasers. There we go. It's actually way better than the previous attack when she turns like rainbow-ish and then, oh my god, one went off screen. Alright. What is going on with this run? There we go. That's done. When she switches to that moment, very close to a wall, one eye can go off screen and then it doesn't deal damage. So that was extremely unlucky, but there we go. We completed the fight. That's fine.
The game just wants to give you a bunch of opportunities to show off your skills.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's do this one now. I think after this chapter, I'm gonna try the casino again, because why not? Alright, this level. Alright, that's fine. I just go through the zigzag in here. Avoid all the stuff in here. And then if my timer is good enough, so if I haven't touched the walls too often, I can just make a very quick move. Just like that. And you know, just touch the wall, don't care about the timer, just as long as I'm faster than the kill, that's perfect. Alright. In here, you just avoid these laser-like things. And progress through. There's really nothing you can do to make it faster, except maybe for the last move, which isn't particularly difficult. But it's just kind of weird. Normally I would wait for this laser to pass twice, but I can just do this. There we go. Alright. In here, this red thing is actually a gap. I can move over it if I'm fast, but I don't really need to worry about it right now because the cycle aligned. But I need to get a few platforms here and then follow one of them. I believe there is a way to skip one platform if you go through that diagonal gap in here, but I tried multiple times and never actually got it. Alright, so this is one of the newer levels, but you have to think about what you're doing. Wait for this square, or whatever that is, to move above in order for it to cover you from the projectiles. And then I can just do this, open the cycle, open the door here, and wait for this one to cover me again. And I can go like this. No, my god, I got stuck in a corner. Wow, game, that's impressive. Yeah, okay, so remember, you can either die by timer or touch the corner and then get stuck in the corner and then instantly die, because that's the way it works. But yeah, okay, okay. I'll take everything. Alright, next try. Look at that, look at that. First try, easy. Okay, next level. This is actually safe if you cross it fast. There we go. You can maybe start understanding what is the boss fight gonna be here, because there's a reoccurring theme on all of these levels that you see in here. Alright, so in here, this thing above is actually a gap. I just want to take the save that is, oh, no longer here. Okay, interesting. But I opened the door, or maybe I like spawned the blocks here. I can collect this life. There we go, really nice. Every single time after you finish a boss fight, you get some kind of a power-up. And for rescuing the princess, we got these little hearts that drop every once in a while that we can collect to get lives. Okay, let me just do this very quickly in order to save the cycle. Very good. There we go. That's nice. Because this door closes very, very slowly, so if you do these two timers at once, it's gonna be very fast. Alright, I hate this level, but that's okay. Because what you need to do is you need to wait here for this platform to move down there. Or go up here, but I'm just used to this strat. Then please move, or these projectiles move as well. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. And that is gonna be -9. This level is very funny because it's usually extremely slow, unless you know the strat for it, which is, you just skip through this thing right here and go to the portal. Normally you'd go up there, wait for all these cycles. It was like 40 seconds at least, but now it's very, very fast. Alright, so the boss fight. Yeah, right now it's even more clear what it's gonna be. It is also a bitrate killer, but, well, enjoy the atmosphere. Alright, so you can technically touch the key earlier, but it doesn't do anything. And the bug that was saving you 7 seconds on this part was fixed. Because back in the day, when you stood here, exactly in this space when I'm right now, if you waited for a while, the power-up that you're supposed to collect, which is this timer, appeared over there for literally 1 frame. Okay, I didn't self-lock it. There we go. That's really nice. Alright, so this is the mothership, and in order to beat her, we need to destroy all these things up here, and avoid all the space invaders. The worst part about this boss fight is that she can heal every once in a while, so hopefully my RNG will be good enough that she won't heal, but I already know how this game works today, so she's definitely gonna heal. At some point. Not right now, but it's going well. It's going well. I'm kinda surprised, honestly. Actually, the timer, this slowdown timer is the worst power-up speedrun-wise, because you don't really want to slow the time down, because usually it slows down the cycles enough for you to not always get them, and you know, need to wait for them more, so it's kind of like an additional projectile that is added up to the game, but it's not too bad. Alright, there we go. That's actually very good RNG. She didn't even heal once, that's very good. Okay, warning, volume warning. I moved my camera, what? Wait. What happened here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm gonna lock it right now. What is going on? Because, you know, you have to move quite a lot in this game. I'm so sorry. Alright. Alright. So the way you do this last phase of the boss fight, just move to the corner and wait for it to complete itself. I'm so sorry. All right, casino try again. Oh wait, no wait, that's not the casino. Casino, I'll leave it for the end in that case. I confused this. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of nervous after the first fight. Okay, there we go.
So just clarifying how that works with your retrying the casino thing. Is this one of these, like, you have to complete it all, but not necessarily in the right order, or?
Yes, exactly. You need to collect all the keys, but in order to collect all the keys, it doesn't really matter how, what is your order that you choose. So I can complete the chapters however I want. I have one specific order that I usually do during speedruns, and I start with the casino because it is the most RNG dependent boss. So I reset the game until I get good casino. But yeah.
But yeah, can't really do that for a marathon.
Yeah, that's true. Up and down level. Corner. There we go. Alright, wait for this one. And then for these. Alright. Dash 5, what do you have for me? Okay, this level is actually kind of cool, because I can do this, and if the cycle is good, I can instantly go to the portal. I didn't need to wait for this rectangle to shrink. This again, okay, this time, I promise, this will be real true first try. It's actually not my favorite because it's not the fastest, but it's okay. Music is nice. Very relaxing in a way. Alright, let me do this real quick.
I don't think anything about this game could be described as relaxing, but whatever floats your boat.
I don't know, I'm really a huge fan of experimental music, so it fits my tastes quite a bit. There we go. I mean, well, yeah. When you think about these mouse precision games from the Flash games era, then yeah, they definitely can be described as relaxing. That's for sure.
I don't think anything that requires precision can ever be described as relaxing, to be honest. But that might just be me. If I'm... Oops.
I believe the text here says... oh, wait. It was like the Snow Panther or something? I don't really remember exactly, but yeah. But unfortunately, I can't read Cyrillic, so... Alright, this level got nerfed, and since it got nerfed, it's very easy. You just do this. There we go. Go in a circle like that. Because before, the cycles were vastly different. There was much more moving objects in here. But for whatever reason, it got nerfed, and right now it looks like this. And this level that's always here after we finish this chapter, which can actually give you a hint as with what is gonna be the boss fight.
Ooh, if I may hop in, we have a donation of $20 from Jack of Hearts, saying, "Here's to another record-breaking UKSG. Thank you to all the volunteers, organisers, runners, and especially viewers for making this possible. I want to see more of Kazo later, so this donation is going to seeing Half-Life Duck Percent."
Nice.
And yes, we do have the bonus run Half-Life Duck Percent incentive going on towards the end of the day. So if you would like to see that, get your donations in. Thank you very much, Jack, and add on to all of your thank yous. Thank you to all of the... you've mentioned the viewers, but thank you especially to the donors, to the people who are making this possible, making it, fulfilling the point of this thing, which is to raise money for a very good cause. So thank you again, and back to Kazo.
I promise, Half-Life Duck Percent is not dependent on RNG at all, so it's gonna be so much better. This boss fight is pretty straightforward. You need to press these exclamation marks and avoid the bullet bills that kill the Sea Mistress after a while. And it's very, very good that I have so many lives in here, because now that I depleted her HP bar, I need to start dying over and over and over again in order to make the game faster. Because, remember, every time I die, I move the time forward by 2 seconds, so this section is kind of long. What I can do instead of, of course, waiting, if I have so many lives, 23 right now, I can just ram myself into walls and skip a major part of it. There we go. That's very, very good. So it's kind of confusing, but yeah, that's what you need to do, unfortunately. There we go. here's your stop. Okay, so what we get for killing this boss is the special level that you get to play after every chapter. I usually complete it as the last one because, you know, it takes time and you need to quit out of it. But I'm actually gonna collect some lives just to make sure that Casino won't mess me up today. And I'll need to do this twice. Okay, there we go. That's very good, very good. Okay, that was by accident, but okay. Now, it's time to Casino again. Because, you know, as they say, Casino always wins, but I have to get my money back, so... we need to visit it again. There we go. That fan art probably didn't really work, but okay, okay. Dash 2. Okay, wait for these lasers right here. Do something like this. Alright. Oh! I'm afraid. Okay, it's very good. It's very good that that this happened at the beginning of this chapter, because this is extremely rare. But if you die at the same time while completing the level, you softlock your game. So yeah, I got my save, so let me just load this and start this chapter again. So Casino really doesn't want me to win, but don't worry, I will. I will. Oh, okay, game. And I lost all my lives because of that. But don't worry, I'll make it back. I'll make it back.
Marathon luck.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's really not treating me too well today. But it's fine, it's fine. I can prove myself. With how quickly I complete all the levels, I get so many points that I get like 3 lives every level, so it should be enough. But yeah, this is the second time this has ever happened to me. The first time this softlock happened to me was when I was messing around with various new threats, and I actually managed to die at the same frame. Which is actually very, very surprising, because remember, the game was running at 144 frames at that point. Now that I restarted it, it's back to 60. So getting a frame perfect thing is very, very... I don't know, should I consider it lucky? Maybe not, but...
I mean, it's definitely a form of luck, whether it's, you know, in your case it's bad luck, if it was...
Yeah, I guess I should consider myself lucky. Damn, I should play the lottery today. I really should.
As if this game wasn't lottery enough.
Well, yeah, we're gonna look at one just in a moment. Okay, dash 6. There we go, that's a good level. You can look at the cat on the bottom and appreciate it. Alright. Okay, how many lives do I have? 18. I can't really lose any here, and I'm not a fan of this level, but that is okay. I don't really know where this music is from, like, and all those samples, but I really wish someone knew. And if you know, please tell me afterwards. Okay, since these projectiles spawn very closely, I'm gonna do it very carefully. Normally I would just rush, you know, but, well, let's not push my luck anymore. This level is heavily memory cycle based, because all these move in a specific way. There's like several different cycles that you need to remember. But if you understand how they work, it's not really that difficult. This one moves like this, then there's like this checkerboard moving forwards, with a few walls that move. It's kind of confusing when I describe it like this, but I hope you know what I mean. Just a lot of stuff happening at the same time. Alright, that was the last one. There we go. "21 lives, that's really not good, but if the game will treat me well, I'm gonna get 2 PUSS in the beginning. Let's do that. I can always respin once before even the fight starts, if I don't get any. Okay, did I get any? That is 1 POW and 2 falling objects, which are not going from diagonals. So that's okay, that's okay. I'm gonna give it a try. That's not too bad. Now, 21 lives. Do I really want to push myself with the lasers? Maybe for a while. That was very good. Like, compare this to the previous try. There we go. So much better. Alright.
One more luck. As I say, you used up all your bad luck.
Yeah, that's way better already. Right now it's kind of confusing, but... Yeah, okay. Can I get 1 POW? Not here! Alright. Good, good. They're avoiding me right now. There we go. That's 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Yeah, that's not too good. I might start spinning soon. One more. Okay, now I need to be very careful about how I damage this guy. Like this? That's perfect. I clicked away. Alright, and now I think I'm gonna start spinning. Because this might be enough. If I won't get any powers, I'll just spin again. There's one. There we go. That's very good. Very, very good. You know, usually I shouldn't do that because that's kind of pushing my luck. I'm gonna damage him a bit and then wait for another cycle. There we go. Let's spin. Use me. Later. I kind of don't want to use you right now. That's a special thing you get every once in a while whenever you have Icarus unlocked and whenever you lose lives down to 10 and less. There we go. 2 powers. Very, very good. And now let's kill this guy first. I keep the laser. Deal with this guy. There we go. And now let's do this. 8 lives should be enough unless I will get terrible, terrible pows. But I already see they're so much better. Look, there's so many. There we go. That was so much better. Alright, 1 cycle is enough. As long as you're just aiming at him. There we go. Alright, and we get... we're now gonna get the help from the one and only... The one and only... RN Jesus. So now the problem is, I have to collect as many lives as possible. And if the last boss fight won't treat me too well, I might have to mercy kill this run, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me just get as many hearts as I can in here and not mess this up too bad. But I need to be very, very careful. It's a waste of time, unfortunately, but it has to be done. How many? 50. It's getting denser and faster. No, I think it only gets faster. It actually doesn't get denser at all. Okay, there we go. 26. Is that enough? Maybe I'll get enough during the chapter itself. Unless I'll get terrible levels, but it's actually rare, so let's do that. Okay, so the final chapter, which is in here called, well, like this. But in the game, really, it's called Hell. That's one of the best levels, actually. I love it. There we go. There we go with this cycle here. This level is actually unavailable initially if you played this game maybe like, I would say, maybe a year ago. Because it was very, very frequent that it softlocked the game. So I'm very happy to see it back right now. It's not the fastest and not the most consistent, but it's very good. Okay, so we move as much forward as we can. It changes again to something like this. There we go. Okay, my hitbox. There we go. That's nice. So let's just move in between all these rectangles here. Just like that. There we go. One more. These two right here. My timer's kind of bad, so I don't want to mess around. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm afraid this is like the first time I see this level, so it's kind of surprising I never got this one before. But, yeah. What is going on? Alright. So let me move here. I believe what I have to do is just go like this. And move to the portal there. What is kind of confusing, but that's okay. I've seen it there, so I believe you have to go from this side, don't you? There we go. All right. But that was... I'm not being... I'm not exaggerating here. This is seriously the first time I see this level, so... It's very nice that you managed to understand it, kind of. Oh, this looks like a bitrate killer. Oh my god. Oh, wait. I think I know what's happening. I see this one the first time, too. What is going on? Right. What is going on? I've never seen this one too. I've played this game so many times already. Okay, this is not the best thing I can get, unfortunately. It's really, really bad, but it's fine, isn't it? I have to go, wait, here maybe too? Okay, that's fine. Just avoid these. And don't get a bad pattern. Right, because it changes multiple times when you go to, like, various corridors, so you have to explore, kind of. There we go. Touch this thing. Now go back here. Or maybe even here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can't go below that one, so you have to go here. Or anywhere else. This one is kind of problematic, but yeah. There? Alright, there we go. Why are these moving so slowly? Okay, touch this. I believe something was supposed to happen when I touched it. There we go. Alright, how many lives do I have? I need to see. 30. That's perfect. More than 30. Even better. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I need like 20 for the second phase of the next boss in order to be consistent with it. Right, so usually how this level is, I believe, supposed to be done is you press both of the timers to get the platforms to align in the middle, but it's just faster if you do this and just wait for this platform to go to the portal. The best you can do this, actually. There we go. Oh, okay, please don't throw anything new at me again. Alright, I know this one, and this is actually my favorite level. Actually my favorite level in the entire game. Enjoy the cats.
What else is one meant to do other than enjoy cats?
Yeah, but these ones are so much better. Look how they look at you.
They're sad that you've interrupted their ritual.
There we go. Right, more and more and more lives. I need those. Alright, so that's the level in the dark. You just have to move in a very specific way to avoid the projectiles because they're aimed at you. So, as long as you just kind of keep in mind where they're gonna be, it's perfectly fine. So we move this block right there on top. So it will cover those projectiles there. Wait here, wait for this projectile. There we go. And go for the timer. And move the other moving block. Alright. And the last level from this chapter in here, I can't really mess this one up. The gimmick with this level is that the left side is actually the right side and the opposite and the other way around. So you have to, it changes every once in a while so that you can see, but you have to keep that in mind when you're moving and kind of like remember what is happening. Alright, so I go here, then I go up here, wait for these projectiles. Normally, what I would do here is I would just die in order to remove all these projectiles, because that's what happens. But I don't really want to push my luck anymore. There we go, final boss fight, let's do this.
Once again, proving the point that walls are merely suggestions.
Right. In most cases, that's true, but not in the case of that level. Alright, so we have to defeat the performance. Where's your god now? Meow.
Where's your god, meow? Yeah, we had a very important realization during the Sonic run that you can only trust the walls that you can't see.
Right, so right in the beginning of this fight, you see the main mechanic, which is the bombs. Actually, you can't really use them to damage the boss right now, but you have to wait for his cultists to change into ghosts, like this one for example, and then use the bombs to kill those. There we go. It doesn't actually matter how many bombs do I get, except for the last one, because I can take all my time with these guys. With the first 4 guys, there are gonna be 5 of them, you know, to form a pentagram right here. So I just need to make sure that all 4 bombs will hit the last guy at once in order to kill him with 1 cycle. I need to collect all the hearts from the princess in order to have as many lives as possible, because as far as I know, on Switch and Android version, this bug with slow shooting doesn't, it's not there, so it's only on PC. So the game is significantly more difficult on PC right now. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Princess throws us hearts right now, because she usually did that only when I was below 20 lives, but hey, I'm not complaining. There we go, 37. That should be way more than enough, but we'll see. And I'm gonna explain to you what's the problem with slow shooting later on, when we'll get there. Because there's many planets and asteroids and other stuff that you have to destroy, and you can't really do that. But you'll see in a while. Alright, so we avoid all speed power-ups, or like slowdown power-ups to be honest, because well, they're just only slow us down. We need the cycles to go forward as fast as possible in order to, you know, damage the ghosts as fast as possible, to make them appear. So I'm just gonna keep avoiding everything I can. And, well, collect lives. Next one. There we go. I don't really have it timed, like how quickly do they appear, but I've played this game so much that it's right now intuitive to me that I know that whenever there's a specific break, that's when they appear. But well, there's still 2 left until the most important will appear here. That was weird. Okay. Can I push this up? Thank you so much. Well, destroying them fast actually has its own advantage because they shoot these homing cats at you. So if you kill them faster, you just don't have to bother with that. Let's take this. 5 circles. There we go. And right now it's gonna be second to last one. Alright. So you can see that over time, with each cycle, the bombs deal more and more and more damage. So that's exactly what's happening here. These should be enough. Alright, and now we're waiting for the last one. It's not gonna be timed though. It still has second phase.
Cursed second phase. Yeah, the bomb's like cheese getting stronger with age.
And on that second phase, I'll need to focus a lot in order not to mess it up. And think about like my decisions compared to number of lives, but we'll see, we'll see. 35, come on, that should be enough. I think that's gonna be the last one. There we go, 4 bombs, please. That's good, that's very good. Alright, there we go. Can't waste time. Time to transform. Meow. Transform. Alright, don't ask me any questions about this part. I always say this, but I feel like I always need to say it. I don't understand either.
mean, I don't think Mecha Cat Jesus versus Unicorn will need any explanation.
Alright, so now that we are transformed, we have to shoot him in his forehead. Because his is even bigger than mine. And we can't really avoid all these asteroids. We can't really shoot them all. Because, well, the shot speed is so slow. But, hey. Okay, now when he raises the shields, we need to destroy those. Which is gonna be very, very time-consuming. And might be kinda loud, I'm sorry. But, yeah. Destroying all the shields might be kinda loud. From time to time. No, not the R1! Yeah, so this is what can happen. So I have to use all of my lives up and hope that he won't create any shields. Because this is also dependent only on RNG. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep losing lives. Just like that. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's fine. I'm just keep shooting. Come on! Are you sure? What is going on? Oh my god. This run. This run.
I think it's safe to say you're cursed. Sorry.
I am definitely cursed today. Because that's like the third shield. There we go. Okay, with each shield I destroyed, it gets louder and louder. Please don't make another one. Please just don't make... Oh my god! I don't have enough lives for this. I will destroy this planet. I need to. I need to. Oh my god. What is happening? I just need to take care of these. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about these. I can't really do much. Louder and louder. Let's go. Come on, are you serious? Are you serious right now? That's 5. Very nice. Very, very nice. Wow. There is nothing I can do about this. Please stop. I beg you, please stop, bro. Alright, 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 that's fine. What is going on? Alright, let's go. That was 6 shields now. Usually it's 3. Usually it is not more than 3 shields. 7. Okay, yeah, let's go. Can you tell me what's the time right now? Normally you're supposed to shoot way faster than this, but there's a new bug on PC version.
Sorry, I was muted, but your time, you're currently at 1:02:20.
Yeah, if I won't get it this time, I will just mercy kill it. I'm sorry, but I'm getting 8 shields right now, and I can't do much about it. Wow, game, wow. That's truly impressive. Alright, yeah, I remember, it gets louder and louder with each shield. Let's do this. 8 shields. It's gonna be time if his HP reaches 0, or if my... 9 shields, let's go! Or if my HP reaches 0. 9 shields, let's go!
The 1 and 2 very different ways very soon.
Please just spare me. No more. No more shields, please. We can do this. Unless he's just gonna burn me like this. And that's his time. There we go. Oh my god. That was the worst RNG I've ever got while playing this game. There we go. Oh my god, I can't believe this. But that's the end of the game. Yeah, so if you're about to play it casually, enjoy. Because
right at the end of this very cat-themed game, I have been joined by my guest co-commentator Oscar the Cat, who has just jumped up onto my desk to say hello.
Right, okay, so I'm kind of surprised I still got it, but I was playing very carefully in the end. I'm so sorry this is overestimate, but there isn't much I can do about it right now. But okay, there we go. Credits are... okay, they're not bugged. Yeah, okay, I think there's not much more for me to say. Thank you so much for having me with both BMS and PUSS right now. And enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that wonderfully chaotic run. We will be back very shortly.